Okay, so I want you to forget everything you think you know about school lunches, really. Because what you're about to see, it's not from some fancy restaurant. This is from a school cafeteria. And trust me, it's probably going to make you a little jealous of your own school lunch memories. Just take a look at this. I mean, really soak it in. You've got grilled lobster, pork ribs, spaghetti, soup, the whole shebang. My first thought, no way. This has to be a promotional shot for a restaurant, right? Well, it's not. This is a real meal that was served to actual students. The big question is, where on earth did this happen?
So, where did this masterpiece come from? Well, our story takes us to a place called Hanil Girls High School.
And that school is located in Changwon in South Korea. So, okay, we've got a time and a place. This is a real thing.
And it wasn't just a random Tuesday, to be fair. This was their special Christmas meal. But still, it's a holiday, sure, but this just sets a whole new bar for festive spirit in a school, don't you think?
All right, so what exactly is on this now legendary tray? Let's break it down course by course. First up, we've got the starters. And yep, I said starters, plural.
To kick things off, a velvety cream soup, and it's even got a fancy little garnish on top. This is not your average watery cafeteria soup, that's for sure. This looks like it came straight out of a fine dining kitchen.
But that's not all for the appetizers. Oh no, they also got a super vibrant bocconcini salad. You can just see the crisp greens and those creamy little mozzarella balls. The freshness is just popping right off the screen.
And to round out the starters, they got a hearty portion of arrabbiata spaghetti. You know, a little bit of spice, that rich tomato sauce. I mean, this is basically a full meal all by itself, and we haven't even gotten to the main event yet.
Okay, brace yourselves. If you thought the starters were impressive, the main course is on a whole other level. Seriously.
And here it is, the main event, surf and turf. On the left, a beautifully grilled lobster tail. On the right, some tender glazed pork ribs. Let me just say that one more time. Grilled lobster in a high school. How's that compare to the mystery meat you might have gotten?
But you can't have a main course that epic without the right supporting cast, you know? So let's see what kind of sides and dessert were used to complete this incredible meal.
You can tell every little part of this tray was thought out. Students got a piece of fresh ciabatta bread with a little pot of strawberry jam, and then, for that bit of crunch and acidity to cut through the richness, a side of pickled cucumbers. Nice touch. And what did they get to wash it all down? Not just one soda, but a choice between 2 different flavors of zero soda. It's a small detail, I know, but it really adds to that feeling of this being a real special treat. And finally, for dessert, a simple but totally delicious-looking cup of milk gelato. Just a cool, sweet finish to what has to be the most decadent school lunch, maybe ever. So that's the meal. But what's the big takeaway here? I think this is about more than just a really fancy lunch. It's about what a lunch like this represents.
Here it is again, in all its glory. I mean, seeing it all together on one tray is just staggering. This is a meal that was designed not just to, feed students, but to celebrate them. The care, the quality, the sheer ambition of it is really something else.
Let's just run through that list one more time to appreciate the sheer scale of this. Grilled lobster, pork ribs, cream soup. This reads like a menu from a restaurant you'd go to for an anniversary. It's not just about giving kids calories, it's a huge statement from the school about how much they value their students' experience.
So what can we learn from this? I mean, obviously not every school can or should serve lobster, but a meal like this really challenges us to think differently about what's possible in school cafeterias. It's a powerful reminder that school lunch can be more than just fuel. It can be an expression of care, a way to make students feel truly seen and valued. What do you think?